guess that's good. So I'll just keep talking in the hopes that eventually I will see a video and hopefully it will be good and it will have sound. Yeah, just keep talking. I know I haven't streamed in ages, so talking in the hopes that eventually... That looks good, yeah. Nice. Okay, so... I should probably get some other computer on which I can see the chat. So, let me just do that. So yeah, a while ago my gaming PC bought it, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't stream that much, because I only have a laptop to stream on now, and so I didn't really want to stress it by having a stream as well. Okay, so let's see, twitch.tv. Yeah, so the idea tonight will be to do a tiny Overwatch tutorial. Just me doing some, like giving a basic introduction how the game works. And then, like, showing some characters and what I know about playing them. Now, keep in mind, all I've done in this game is I've played it a lot. I'm not saying that I'm actually good at it. So please don't mistake any of my tips for gospel or as being in any way qualified. You'll have to make your own decisions and have to evaluate whether you think the same way as I do about these characters. I'm not really a good shooter player. The last shooter I played regularly was Dark Forces, if you remember that. It's an ancient thing. It was, you know, before graphics cards. Just to give you an idea how ancient that game is. I think my power cable might not be long enough. Ah, now it works. Okay. Good. So yeah, playing this on a laptop. It's a laptop that was mostly bought for being a PC that you can lug around, so it's not that weak. It can still play stuff on Ultra, but streaming and playing might not quite be as good, and so I hope the fans don't spin up too badly. Oops, also I need to put something between this little heating game machine and my legs, otherwise I might have some burns tomorrow. Well, no, but it'll be uncomfortable. Okay, so when you start this game, maybe we'll start with that, you get the tutorial. That's a fairly simple one. It shows you one character.
Hello, Soldier 76. I am Athena. I will be guiding you through the Overwatch training program. Now, where is she?
Wait for me! Hiya! Tracer here!
Let's get started. Please use your controls to look at Tracer as she moves around the room.
Over here!
Excellent. Now watch Tracer run to the center of the room.
Here I am!
Let's go over the basics of movement. You can move forwards and backwards in the direction you're looking. You can also move left and right. Follow Tracer as she moves around the hangar. Continue following Tracer. Keep following Tracer. Excellent. Jump up onto the ledge and go through the blast door.
Bye!
Welcome to the target range. Please proceed to the highlighted area.
So that's still all, basic stuff. You know that from other games. You WASD to move around.
Enter the target range and move to the high... Let me walk you through the basics of combat. Your portrait is displayed in the lower left corner of your screen. That's you, Soldier 76.
You might have a different
Next to
skin
it is your current health.
on your
If
soldier.
it reaches 0, you die. Your primary weapon is your heavy pulse rifle. I'll get you something to shoot at. Aim through the crosshairs in the middle of your screen. Move them over the training bot, then fire. Nicely done. You can also strike a target near you with a melee attack. Move next to the training bot. Aim, then strike it with a melee attack. Enemies in the field may be a little harder to hit than that one. Let me get you something a little more challenging to shoot at. Enemies like these training bots are marked with a red outline. Nice shooting. Damaging an enemy causes their current health to display above their head.
You see, I'm not
Most
really good at
weapons
aiming.
fire a limited amount of ammo before they need to be reloaded. There is one bot. Great work. That covers the basics of your weapon.
So yeah,
Next,
to
we'll
reload
go
you can
over your
hit the
abilities.
R key. It's useful to
We'll
have
begin
the
with
reload.
sprint. Please go to the highlighted area in the center of the room. While moving forward, you can activate sprint to run faster. Try it now. You cannot fire your weapon while sprinting. In addition to sprint, you also have the ability to heal yourself with biotic field. To demonstrate it, I need to damage you slightly. Now, deploy a biotic field.
So I had the E key. By the way, these are abilities specific to soldier. Like clicking to shoot is
You will heal while you're within the glowing area. Note that you will have to wait a short time before using that ability again.
it
The
counts down in the
cooldown
lower
time
right
is
as you see.
displayed over the ability icon.
Yeah.
Your rifle is also equipped with helix rockets. You can launch a volley of rockets in the direction you're aiming. When the
Again,
rockets
that's soldier
explode,
specific.
They also damage nearby enemies. Try it out on the targets. Fire your helix rockets at the targets.
Ooh.
Finally, let me explain Tactical Visor, your ultimate ability. These powerful abilities can change the course of a game, but you must fully charge it before using it. Your current charge level is displayed here, at the bottom of your screen. Charge your Tactical Visor by damaging the training bots.
So that's what usually happens during the game, like if you cause damage and over time you
Once the meter
your
reaches
counter
100%,
goes up in the middle of the screen.
Activate your Tactical Visor. Your ultimate is 50% charged.
Goes up.
Your
And that's, by the way,
ultimate is almost fully charged.
and that's by the way something that you can even do during the
Tactical
game.
Visor is charged. The Tactical Visor optimizes your shots so they do not miss. Now, activate your Tactical Visor and destroy the training bots.
I've got you in my sights.
You see, like it picks the closest.
All targets
Sweet.
destroyed.
You
Nice
don't
work,
usually
Soldier
get that
76.
quickly.
For the final phase of the training program, I'll show you how to capture an objective. Your current objective is indicated with the directional marker labeled A. The objective is marked with a bright outline on the ground. To capture it, move inside the area.
So that's generally if it's like outlined like red or blue or something, then
While you are within the
it's an
area,
objective.
you make progress towards capturing the objective. Your current progress is displayed here on your screen. Capture progress pauses if you move outside of the area. If there are enemies in the area with you, capture progress is paused.
Well, there aren't any enemies.
You have successfully captured the objective. You can now try a practice game versus AI, replay the tutorial, or face off against other players.
Okay, yeah, so that's what happens, but now you've only learned the abilities of Soldier 76. And so there are other characters that you can play as well. The interesting things about Soldier 76 is that he's mainly an offensive hero, that is, he causes a lot of damage, but he also has this healing ability, which, by the way, other players can stand on as well on that circle and heal themselves. And after healing people for a certain number of points, this thing goes away again and you have to wait until you can do the next. So if you need additional healing in a game, it's usually not a bad idea to use Soldier 76 in addition to a full healer, just because, you know, he can, because he can, what was I about to say? Yeah, because you can heal people a little more. They actually used that in the special Halloween game that was player versus enemy, so there were no health packs anywhere there. Yeah. And so the only person who could heal you was, you had Soldier 76 and you had Anna, which is one healer, but like the slowest healer in the game essentially. So yeah, how does Overwatch work? How do you play it? Well, first, you see here training. You have the tutorial here that I just replayed. You usually get that at players anyway. You have the practice range, in which you can go and try out your weapons and abilities. That's probably the one most people will try. It's kind of nice. And now you see the screen how a game starts. Usually there will be other players that will use these boxes to pick their characters here, and you see yours here. And you see the map, and it has, usually it says the name of the map somewhere here, and then it says attack or defend. There are two game modes in this game. Okay, so let's pick a character. I think we'll start with Junker. Oh, I was too slow. Anyway, you could use the training range. There are robots there. Ah, no, I'll show it. The practice range. I'll just have to be a little bit faster picking a character. It's like in a real game, they kick you out if you wait too long. In the real game, it makes sense. Let's start with Reaper because it's a good example. So the problem with Reaper is you have to aim a little more precisely. With Soldier, it's fairly generous. And you see here these bots. So there are two here that are just standing around where you can like test like at what distances you cause damage and how much if you hit one. Okay, so you see Soldier, Reaper just shoots. He's not as fast as Soldier. So here you see one enemy that gets shot by someone, a friendly bot, and here you have friendly bots that get shot by enemy bots. So you can pick what you want to do. They will of course hurt you as well, so you can kind of test taking damage, and you can of course also hurt them. Here you see Reaper's reload animation is actually that he drops guns. A little wasteful. And this is a slightly stronger one. And you see my ultimate charging down here. Now, Reaper has a different ultimate than other characters than you saw on Soldier. So everyone has a different ultimate. Oh yeah, and here is a health pack. Those are all everywhere around the map. So if I go here, get shot a couple of times. Come on, shoot at me. Yeah. And I need to take more damage. Come on. Yeah, now. Okay. This one doesn't have much range, I guess. You see, like, I'm getting kind of hurt. Okay, now I've taken enough damage, I think. Now, if I walk on this health pack, you see the pluses coming. If you see those pluses while you're not on a health pack, you're probably near an area of effect healer. So there are some other characters that can heal you in this game. Oh, and you didn't see that, but as Reaper, when you shoot an enemy, you get... I guess you don't get that from these ones. Here, now you see. You see this glowing orb that heals you as well. That only works for Reaper and only if he's wounded. So let me... Come on, shoot at me, training bot. Okay. I guess I have to kill this one, and this one as well, to get another orb. Yeah. Okay, now... Well, this should heal me, but I guess it doesn't really now. Okay, so how does Reaper's ultimate work? Well, we'll go over there, where there's some more enemies. So there's a bunch of quick-moving enemies here, so you can test, like, how much time it takes to shoot someone. And when there are some people out here... And you can, by the way... Yeah, so this is his ultimate, so big area of effect kill, essentially. Most of the ultimates are kind of like... cause a lot more damage than they usually would. These guys move quickly, so you can try how quickly you can aim and how well you damage someone. As you see, like, I don't really do that much damage if I don't hit them that well.
That was a tactical error.
Anyway, so yeah, this is stuff that you can do on the training range. Reaper has a few other abilities. With a left shift, he goes in kind of invisible, and can then, and importantly, gets invulnerable and heals at the same time, but only himself. So I can just fly around and nobody can shoot me. So if you're under attack and you think you're about to die, use the shift key to save yourself as Reaper.
Target down.
Okay, and now one more thing that Reaper can do is the other ability with the E key, and that is he can teleport to other spots. So you see, I have this little swirly thing, and I can place it somewhere, even, you know, there doesn't have to be a connection. And then I will teleport over. Now, while you're teleporting, you're kind of vulnerable, so don't do that in the middle of combat or you'll just end up dead. And of course, now you can't really get off here until it has reached its cooldown again. And you can also go on, you know, like for example, these floating platforms that are there. And you'll actually stay on the floating platform if you manage to start the teleport while you're on it, so you don't have to worry too much about falling down. So yeah, that's what Reaper can do. Also, be careful with the edges of maps. If you go down here, you die. So it's, some maps have like slight invisible walls or fences or something, but you could use that to your advantage. Sometimes you will shoot, you know, away some fence. I don't know, this fence is not destructible, it seems. But there are some fences that you can shoot that are not metal.
Death comes.
And by the way, you can hear these phrases that he says when he teleports, even as an enemy. So if you're looking to kill, to watch out for attacks from Reaper sneaking past you, that's what you want to do. Okay, and these yellow doors are the spawn room doors. So you heal inside those areas, and you can switch heroes. Press H to change hero. You see that just became available. So I could try other heroes here, but what we'll actually do is we'll change out of this one, out of the training range, because many people think, okay, that's it, that's how I try out my characters, and yeah, and that's true, but there's one more way you can do it. You can go to play and go to custom game. And in a custom game, you can set up whatever you want. So you have here 2 teams, and you can add players or add AI. I could click start now, and it would start a game with only me in it, which would be rather boring. I can also add players, of course. What I'll do now, just for our examples, is I'll fill both teams with easy heroes. Okay. And so now you see it just picked essentially random heroes. You also have settings here. And here you can do things like you can say it should rotate maps or not, or it should stay on the same map. You can even say it should start a map in at different points during gameplay. And you can say random or list order or even just a single map, however you want. You can say return to map, I'll set that to never. And you can even pick individual maps that you want to have in this game or not. So you can just go and say no maps, then turn one on again, and then just try that one out. And that's very useful, especially if you go and just put yourself alone in one map. You could just walk around that map and see the sights, and the different spots. There's also in real quick play games, you can have one player per team use the same hero. In custom games and in one of the arcade modes, you can actually have no limit on this. But that's something you can. There's also some games, like special games that they show somewhere, where, for example, you can't switch heroes, or even you can't switch heroes and you respawn as a random hero every time. Things like that. And you can even turn on or off which heroes are even permitted in a game. And here you can even modify, okay, health 300%, so that means it takes longer, people recover quicker. You can make them cause more damage, things like that. So if you play with your friends or something, you can try out some crazy things. You can, for example, turn off the cooldowns on your abilities, so that you can use every ability as often as you want and don't have to wait for the cooldowns. Things like that. I think I'll make the respawn cooldown a little... Oh no, let's leave everything on the defaults. It's fine. And you see, you can do a lot of stuff. But so this custom game is really powerful and really useful, and it's good for trying out stuff in the game. You don't have to fill all the slots with players. And also, if you have a whole bunch of friends, and not everyone, more than 12 friends, you can even put some people in spectator roles, or, put another account in a spectator role and use it to record your game, and have some friend of yours fly around there freely. Or you can even make a game fully with bots and just make yourself the spectator. Things like that. So let's just go through the maps in order.
Now entering King's Row.
And try out the different spots.
Prepare your defenses.
So we already have a soldier. We have few defense heroes. So defense heroes are here. If you mouse over that, you see defense, offense, support. You'll usually find that the last heroes to go are usually the tank heroes or the support heroes. Now, one important thing, it will say no healers often if there's no support heroes. You want the healers are Anna, Lucio, Mercy, and Zenyatta. Symmetra is a support hero but not a healer. And the fastest healer is Mercy. But the others heal fairly quickly. But, so anyway, you can pick someone like that. So let's try out a healer here because we have players. So let's pick Mercy because she's kind of the default healer. So you see my friends have gone ahead. I can see them here on screen because I'm the healer. So when the game starts, you want to pick your character quickly, and then once the countdown has started, go to the wherever this line shows you to go. If you're we're defending right now, so this map has a defense and an attack spot.
Look after yourselves out there. I'll get us home safe.
Okay, and here is the objective. You don't want the enemies to get on this. Be careful, there's an area here where they can go through.
5.
So they might surprise you from behind if you just keep standing here. They might sneak in here on the left.
Defend objective A.
And so as a healer, what I do is mostly I just latch onto someone and heal them. If they take damage. You will see like little red, like Swiss flags essentially, first aid signs. Oh, I think we need to get rid of this guy. So what I can do as Mercy is I can, like if I use my mouse wheel, I can switch from, I can switch abilities, I can switch weapons. Many characters can do that.
Stay here.
So you see, like I can just click at any of my. Now you see the red sign. So this is the guy I should be healing. It's a little hard to pick somewhere because sometimes because if someone is standing in front of him, then that might cause some damage. Now let's let someone die, but maybe not me.
Damn it.
Verdammt.
Now if
Let's get you back out there.
yeah, the problem is I heal as well when I'm attacked. So let's see, did anyone die already from ours? Come on. Someone must die. I need to res someone. Oh, I guess... Do we have another healer? Oops. Didn't even pay attention. Oh yeah, we have a second healer, so that's why nobody dies. Oh, okay. This sound is an ultimate, so that means the enemy... Well, I'll show you the ultimate. So I have now you see teammate down ×1, and now I hit the Q key and I can resurrect someone. That's something Mercy, this healer, can do. Just try to stay out of that ultimate, but keep healing your teammates.
Where does it hurt?
Okay. I guess I'll. Oh. Yeah.
Tactical visor activated.
I'll try to get in there and get myself killed. Hello. Shoot me. Okay, now I kill him. You see that blue light on his back? This turret guy, that's his vulnerable point. So if you can get behind him, that's the best way to get rid of him. Okay, let's change to a different character. Let's change to May, because she's kind of fun.
Our world is worth fighting for.
So yeah, anyway, so healer is fairly simple. Usually you latch onto someone
It's
or
noon.
shoot something at someone that heals them. Just Zenyatta and Lucio don't have that. Like, they just... Let's freeze a few people here. Can. Yeah, he's frozen. So yeah, some of the healers, like this guy here, Lucio, he is an area of effect healer. That means just people around him are healed. The other healer we have is the same. I'm kind of not trying to do too well here. I could, usually what I would do with Mei is I would freeze someone and then immediately snipe them with my icicles. This is the ultimate of Zenyatta. Okay, now my ultimate has unlocked. So my ultimate is an area of effect freeze. So if I do this, you see this area will freeze anyone that's on it. Now, there's nobody here right now, but that's kept people off the objective. Okay, I guess...
10 seconds.
Oh, I guess that won't... Well, I guess we'll win anyway. But they're still on the objective, so... But you see, like, this Bastion guy, you can kind of kill him, but usually he causes too much damage for you to survive it, at best. You see, like, I barely came through. But I guess the other department lost.
Victory.
So let's try this from the other side. Since those are easy enemies, it should kind of work out if I put my back into it. Since this is a game against bots, only humans get play of the game, so that's why I get play of the game. I didn't really play that well. This is funniest if you have only a spectator being the human, because when a spectator gets play of the game, it's just like an empty area. So yeah, here you can vote up someone by clicking who did good work. When in doubt, you know, vote up any of the healers. And yeah, I guess all these statistics, you can kind of, you'll get the feel for it. It's just if you're a healer, you should aim for getting gold medals in healing done. If you're an offensive hero, you should aim for gold medals in damage, things like that.
Hero.
Okay, so now we'll be attacking. So let's pick. Well, let's pick Farah. We haven't had her yet. So how's this go? We've had a healer. We had soldier as an offense hero. So maybe let's go for Diva as the tank. Oh no, let's go for Reinhardt. So you usually, if it says attack here in the upper left, there's different kinds of maps. Like in some maps, you just fight over one point in the middle. Both teams. Then a tank is probably not that important. But if you have if you have a map like this one, which has like one point A that you attack, and then a payload to transport to a point B, which we'll see in a moment, I hope. You want to have a tank. So usually Diva or Reinhardt makes sense. This guy is also a tank Roadhog, but he can't really defend other people. He's just harder to kill. So you don't really want that. And by the way, yes, I know he looks like what a tank is as a vehicle, but this gun guy, Bastion, you'll see him when he walks, I guess. Well, he is not that robust. Okay, so as Reinhardt, I can use my right mouse button to show a shield, and ideally all my friends would stay behind me and be shielded. Let me just... okay. I can also use this hammer to just hit people and kill them that way. That's rather slow, but as you see, it works. And finally, I have my shift key, with which I can ram someone and kill them. As you see, that didn't work for Bastion. I'm surprised that it worked this time. Oh, also now I have my ultimate, that's Q, that just knocks out everyone and gives me some time to actually kill them. And now we just have to stay on this objective long enough for the enemies to come back. Remember, the enemies come from back here when they respawn, so you want to keep an eye on that. Oh, there's one more guy here. Reaper is untouchable when he's flying, that's what we did before. And now we've unlocked the objective, and this door here opens, and our payload comes out. So that's the payload. And what you usually do as Reinhardt is you sit on this payload and shield it. Shield everyone behind it. Oh, but if there's enemies there, then of course you want to kill them first. But it's kind of, as Reinhardt, as the tank, it's your job kind of to stay with the payload. So you should probably be doing that. And then everyone can get behind it and you can defend them. And don't let them kill you. These are all easy bots, so this works fairly well. Oh, and Zarya, when she has that shield up, you shouldn't really kill her. By the way, if you're near the objective and an enemy is near the objective, that means... Okay, I shouldn't be that offensive as Reinhardt, by the way. With real players, that wouldn't work. I would probably have been killed twice over already. But these are easy bots, so that's why it works. You know, usually Bastion would not run in there like this and stand here while I hit on him. Usually Bastion would sit up somewhere in the distance. Oh yeah, and there's one rule in this game. You know, kill the healer. So, and my job really as Reinhardt is to have this shield up as long as I can. You see it counts down as it takes damage, and let my compatriots shoot through it. Okay, there's Bastion back there. Oh, and Bastion is firing its ultimate. If I can, I should keep my shield between his shots here, because one of these shots can kill one of my compatriots. Also when he shoots, but you see it counts down really quickly, so I cannot survive that very long. But this Bastion is luckily an easy bot, so he's not very good. So I actually managed to kill him. So now we're getting close. You see, like on the... oh, you hear this high noon. Get under cover.
Tranquility.
This high noon is another ultimate, so when they yell something like that. You see at the top this display that says 100 meters are set. So now we've reached a checkpoint. That's the first tick mark. So Reaper apparently killed a few people here. I guess I'll have to defend myself a little. And you see I'm being healed by Ana, which is good, and by someone else. Yeah, and McCree can stun you, so be a little careful when you hear "don't move." That essentially means ah. Oh, and be careful on this map. You see, like at the edges here, you can fall down. This Bastion is really a stupid bot. Okay. Oops. Yeah, McCree just stunned me, as you see.
Back in my day, we'd have
Okay, and now we're driving. And you see, these three triangles mean that there's at least 3 people. Oh, and that was another ultimate. That was kind of like a black hole. Okay, and now I have to protect my co-players. But you see there's one of my players at the left behind Bastion. Which, uh-oh. We just wanted to...
I'm escorting the payload. Let's keep it moving.
Okay, so always keep in mind someone should stay with the payload. Usually it should be you as the tank, if you're the tank.
Do I have your attention?
And you see, even with easy bots, it kind of takes a while.
Payload is approaching its destination.
Oh, one thing I haven't showed you yet. If I hold my shift key, I can ram someone. Oh, I think I showed you that before, actually. So that's the element. I mean, I'm having ideal situations here because I have stupid enemies that just group up. And you see Lucio was just standing there and nobody was noticing him. Okay, and now we managed to win because we got to that final point without someone else standing there. Because if an enemy stands near your payload, it won't move forward. It will just stop.
Play of the game.
That's also a good tactic for defending. Anyway, those are the basic rules. Be a little careful as Reinhardt if you do sudden turns and things like that. Then of course that means whoever is hiding behind your shield and shooting through it and actually doing the damage is
Epic.
you know, is
Impressive, if I do say so
Legendary.
myself.
whoever is shooting through the shield behind you is suddenly exposed. You don't really want to do that. So this is of course these measurements are separate for actual play against other players and for custom games. So
Select your
don't be
hero.
surprised that I get career bests here. Okay, now we're defending King's Row again. Yeah, I guess it doesn't switch. Well, I guess if we're defending, that's good. But I should probably kick out our healers. Show lobby. Okay, so edit bot and switch to, I don't know, May. And now, what is Zenyatta? Edit bot. Oh, let's give us a Torbjorn. Restart match. Let's see what happens now.
Select your hero.
Okay, let's do the defense situation once more. Oh, I should probably not have picked Torbjorn. But okay, let's do another healer. Let's do Lucio. Or no, let's do Anna. Anna is a good start. She's kind of a weird sniper healer hybrid. And so, by the way, when you defend, when you spawn, if you are Torbjorn or someone else who has to set up as they get started,
Never stop fighting
you want
for
to
what
go
you
ahead.
believe in.
You want to run ahead. There's two exits here, so that's why they're
For a
going
man of your
on the
years,
left, I guess.
you're looking pretty good, Jack.
No, all that stuff they pumped
This
into
is
me
a
has to
separate
be
way
fixed
where
up.
you can like go along the left. This is good if like on the right you keep getting killed, then go down the left instead. And you'll come out here. So here's the objective. You see Bastion is already there. I don't know where Torbjorn is planning to set up.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Gather some valuable data on this mission.
Let's get started.
Ah, Torbjorn is up there.
You ask me. The Brits have their heads on straight. Right. Tough.
So Torbjorn can just set up a turret that will fire wherever it wants to.
5,
Oh, and he didn't actually hammer it up,
3,
which is kind of silly.
1. Attackers
Een
incoming.
hechel tremendous.
Oh, by the way, here's a health pack, for example. So you want to kind of... so Anna is kind of a sniper, so you can just shoot with the left mouse button, but rarely. Uh-oh, Bastion. And you could use the left mouse button to aim.
Just the still
So you can cause damage, but also you can shoot at your friends and heal them. You see that with this little yellow stuff in there. Now some characters can heal themselves, but of course they might also
you're going to
have used up their heals. So for example, if Soldier's already done his yellow platform, then you kind of want to be the one to heal him up as the other healer.
Come get it.
But otherwise, you know, if you have to choose between players,
go. I'll keep you
then
healed.
you probably, unless it's like soldier is just killing someone and getting, you know, doing something important, you want to, you know, heal the other character first.
Restoring your health.
Oh, by the way, if you aim and shoot, I'm letting them die now so that we can get through here. But I don't want to die myself, because that would be slightly more boring for you if you didn't actually see what's going on. Oh, by the way, if you're taking damage, of course, you can go on a health pack. Just keep in mind that health pack is not available for anyone else now. So if you want to... so if you... Okay, I think they've got the objective, that's good. Oh, by the way, I have a dart that can power up someone as my ultimate, so I'll trigger that. So Roadhog is now making more damage. Okay, and they're about to take over the objective, I think. You see that at the top here? That little circle with the A is the objective A. And how white it is means how well it's, you know, like it's they're counting up. The number below is how many people they have on the objective. Okay, so now we've lost the objective, and the payload is coming out, and they're coming. So of course what you want to do here is kill as much as you can. This Bastion is obviously a bot because he just kept shooting in the other direction.
Pass into the iris.
And our Bastion, like, survived for ages here. That was a Reaper ultimate I walked into. Oh, I forgot to show you something else that Anna can do. So Anna is a sniper and a healer, so usually you want to be slightly away. But since she's a healer, they kind of made her a little limited in her abilities otherwise. So most other snipers can like climb to like high spots or something and snipe from there. Anna can't do that, so you have to find like a spot that you can actually reach via stairs or something like that. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah, so Anna has 2 more abilities, as you see in the lower right.
Come get your armor.
Of course, she can heal someone.
Easy.
And as you see, by the way, if someone is standing in front of Bastion and I'm shooting at them... Oh, that's Zarya's ultimate again. She's somewhere here, I guess.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
And Bastion can heal himself as well. That's the High Noon again. You saw that shot a few people. Anna cannot resurrect anyone.
Drop the beat.
Okay, so what can we do? Well, for one thing, I can send people to sleep. Oh, damn it.
Check it.
So now Bastion is asleep. So now as long as I don't shoot at him, he won't be able to shoot back. And now he's back. Oh, and what I just did was stupid because I threw it in the wrong direction. Now I can use my ultimate on her and she can at least try to be powered up. And she actually had an ultimate, which is nice because she froze Bastion that way during his ultimate.
You're not getting rid of me.
And when I powered her up, it was probably stronger that way. So that's something Anna can do. So the left shift key is the one that sends people to sleep. And the E key heals people. Now if you are wounded, you can actually heal yourself if you still have that E key ability there. Now I'll try to get close enough to them to save them. But I have to be nearby, of course.
Get healed. It's just a scratch.
So now you see he's been healed already a little bit. Headshot, yay! Finally. Actually got him. Oh, there's a Zenyatta here. Oh, who's shooting there at me from the left?
This is going to hurt.
And it also like keeps other people from like enemies from healing. This vial of liquid that I can throw. Oops, Bastion got me. But you see, like, my ultimate kind of charges as I play. And so I have one again. I've had 3 now. Or this will be the 3rd one.
Anyways.
I guess we can choose a different character once I've done the ultimate. Usually what I do is if my ultimate is, you know, like more than a quarter or something, or then I won't, you know, because you lose your ultimate when you change characters. So you don't want to change heroes with your ultimate full, because then you've wasted your ultimate. Or at least, well, you know, like if you're losing with this character, then and the ultimate won't help you, then... But, by the way, we only have to keep them from getting forward. So if they don't get to the checkpoint... Oh, high noon again?
Tactical visor activated. Get down.
Check there.
30 seconds remaining.
I got him, yay.
Keep up our defense!
So this... Oh, and these things here are armor.
10 seconds.
They kind of heal you for a tiny bit and make you, like, take a little less damage for a little moment. And so now you see the enemies got it moving a little, so we're still in overtime. But overtime only takes so long. So what you want is
Go. I'll keep you.
to get them away from the objective. And I think sleeping enemies might not count. This McCree bot is kind of stupid because it doesn't kill people. Like usually what a human McCree will do is it will stun you and immediately shoot.
My team still needs me.
Okay, let's switch to a different hero. Let's switch to Junkrat for the end. So Junkrat is one where you don't have to aim that much. Oh, you see they're actually pushing now. You see that in the upper bar with the 3 triangles. So if they get to the checkpoint, that's that white mark, then they get additional time. So you want to keep them from getting to this point here where it says checkpoint. You want to stop them. So let's go up here and send some damage their way. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm throwing bombs. I guess my whole team just died. Oh, and now there's a Bastion ultimate. Oh no. Oh. And that Bastion is good because it went in the totally wrong direction. That bot is not really well written, I guess. But these shots, I guess he got me, yeah. And now he's looking for someone else. Now you see the payload has stopped for a second. That's when no number is on there. And if it goes the triangle back, that means someone hasn't been with it for quite a long time. Okay, so what can Junkrat do? Well, he can throw these bombs. You have to be a little careful. If they bounce back, they can hurt you yourself. Not your friends, but you yourself. You have with left shift a bomb that you can throw and it attaches to something. So that's good to cause some more damage. So like now I'll throw my bomb at her and it'll at least blow her in the air. Oops, it'll kill me. Oh, and the other thing that I have that I forgot to use now is the one on the E key. That is my trap. And so I can set this trap up anywhere and people can run into it. Oh, they're really pushing again. Stop them, stop them. Of course we have no healer now, so this might be harder to stop them than before. Ah, but they ran out of time because we were already in overtime and they didn't make it to the checkpoint, so we stopped them. So that's all you basically have to do, you know, you have to keep
Play
the
of
payload
game.
from moving far enough. See, I got a few people at least, even though Bastion got me eventually.
Epic.
Someone needs to show how it's done.
Legendary.
When I was younger, we'd call this routine.
They also have funny phrases. Okay, so let's go to the lobby and see that we get a different map. Let's turn off King's Row. And hope that that fixes it.
Select your hero.
That's still King's Row. What's going on? Okay, show lobby. Settings. Restart match. And let's see if that works. I just want a different map.
Select your hero.
Okay, I guess we'll leave this game and make a new one then. Because for some reason I'm on the testing server right now because I want the newest character abilities, and they're just about to change one of the characters. Okay, add AI. Wait, let's keep it on easy. Okay, and now in the settings, turn off King's Row, because we already did that one. Start. Okay, let's see where we end up now. Ilios, okay. So Ilios is a map that has like 3 spots where you can end up. They're all capture the objective type spots. So no payload here.
Your hero.
So we did Junkrat before, so let's do him again. Oh, by the way, you see here it says too many. For example, since I selected a tank now, it shows me what will happen to the team. So it says no defense heroes. Okay, luckily Junkrat is a defense hero, so we're good. These are recommendations. If you think you know better, you can do it differently. But in general, if it says no healers, you probably, you know, be the sensible one, play the healer for once.
It's a perfect day.
There's nothing more annoying than someone who keeps playing the same character over and over again and keeps complaining, why doesn't anyone make a healer?
Anyone? No?
Peace be upon you.
You know, so be the nice guy and play the healer or the tank or whatever is missing occasionally, and don't just always play one character.
3, 2, 1.
We have 2 healers on the team now, it seems. Okay, so let's get going.
Raising the volume.
So you see which spot you have to attack. It's a big square with a big hole in the middle, so be careful. If you fall into that hole, you die pretty quickly. There's some characters that can get out of it, but not all of them. Oh, enemies. Oh, I'm a bit of trouble. So now I press E, you see that trap down there? So someone can end up in my trap. By the way, something you can do as well is if you use the bomb or something else that has a little bit of a push, you can throw someone off into that hole. Oh, by the way, if you're about to fly into that hole by some explosion, at least Junkrat can actually control a little bit where he's flying. Okay, so we're taking the objective now. You see my trap is still lying there. I hope that someone will step into it eventually. Ah, now did. You see it said triggered on my screen and Anna just was in there. So one thing that is very popular is some people will put their trap somewhere and put the bomb immediately. And you see like the trap sinks into the floor, so it's hard to see. And now if I get the signal that someone stood in my trap, I can use the right mouse button to actually trigger my bomb. I don't have to trigger it immediately. This May again is unrealistic because usually May will freeze you. Oops. I just used up my bomb again. Oh, my trap was just triggered. I didn't have a bomb in it. You see, like, because you use the bomb for certain things in the combat. You can just throw them at people. But you have to wait, of course, for the bomb to cool down. So now it's cooled down, so I can push someone. Okay, but we got him. Okay, my ultimate is ready. So how does Junkrat's ultimate work? Well, you get into some spot where the enemy won't see you easily, and hit the ultimate. You get that wheel. So now your character is frozen, so be careful. Now you roll somewhere and you hit the right mouse button, and you see, like, I killed 4 respawning people. Oh, I actually got her. That's nice. Oh, but she got me as well with her anti-healing thing, so it will take a moment for me to be able to heal. There's a health pack here, by the way, so I can heal up again. And that blue burning, that means that I'm doing a good chunk of damage. So okay, we won the first round. So there's 3, as I said.
Score 1-0.
But that's Junkrat. Junkrat is really nice if you're horrible at aiming, like I am. Oh, I should probably... Let's see if I can switch to Lucio.
Get ready to move.
So let's edit him and see what can we make him.
Try and stay
Reaper,
out of trouble
Roadhog,
for once.
Sombra,
I'll be on my best behavior.
Saria, I guess.
5,
Oh, we already have a Saria.
3, 2,
And a bot, McCree.
round 2. Capture the
I hope
objective.
that worked.
Hear that?
Okay, I guess we still have Lucio. Okay, but I'll make Lucio as well.
Come on, let's
So
bring it
Lucio has
together.
several abilities. For one, you see that green thing? That is a speed up thing. If you hit shift, you can switch to healing instead. So you can choose which one you want. And if you hit the E key, then it gives a boost in whatever that ability is. If you switch back in that time, it will actually, I think, change the boost. Oh. And by the way, if you're up against Roadhog, you see he kind of hooked me in. You want to use your secondary fire. So Lucio with secondary fire can push someone. So you'll see, like you see Roadhog flew a little through the air. Now with Roadhog it's not as impressive, like other characters are better at that. But you see, like Anna actually, I mean you even cause some damage. That wall comes from Mei, that little Chinese lady in the ice block. Again we want to take over this objective. Okay, so, and I hit the E key again, so I boost the speed of everyone here. Okay, so that's one of the abilities of Lucio. I think our other Lucio died, or no, he's still there, but so let's switch to healing for a little bit so we don't take as much damage. One more thing that you can do is Lucio. So Lucio is an area of effect healer. So that means you have to stay close and like within line of sight, actually, to get with your friends. And Lucio can also double jump, as you can see, so he can get up like on high points if he wants to. But what he also can do is he can wall surf. Now how does that work? Well, you jump somewhere and then hold the space key afterwards, and you see you can kind of for a little while coast along the edges. Like here for instance, you know, like until you hit like certain kinds of bumps. Oh yeah, so if Roadhog hooks you in, you want to use that push thing to get him away as fast as you can. So if you see like a Roadhog is attacking you, the last thing you want to do is push him before he has used his hook, because then you'll be on a cooldown. Stay out of this red area, because that's Mei's ultimate. And of course she would just freeze you in there. So now we have Lucius' ultimate. So what does that do? Well, I'll hit it, and it will make a sound barrier. That means it will shield everyone. That's very useful, for example, if Hanzo's, if Junkrat's ultimate, so the wheel that we had before. Oh, now I'll switch to speed, which means we can get out of the way of Soldier. This is again area of effect, so everyone else is faster as well. Oops, annoying wall again. And by the way, you can actually double jump onto these walls as Lucio. Oh, one more thing that you can do, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it, is you can actually like go up. I can't really do it, but you can go up these pylons, these columns. The nice thing is, if you're a Lucio healer, then or you have several or something, and the rest is not very good. Uh-oh. You can actually, the others will have more problems killing your team. At least if you manage it right. But you see, it can get really busy. And now I'm frozen. Now any real Mei would have sent a shot afterwards, after freezing me.
Oh, turn it up! Push on.
Oh, and by the way, as Lucio, it's also sometimes useful to just push people off the objective. But we got it.
Score.
Anyway, so this wall surfing thing that Lucio can do can be really powerful. Like, I've seen people do awesome stuff. Like, for example, that hole before, I actually 2 times so far only, but anyway, managed to save myself by sliding out of this pool. So it's a little hard because you have to know like what you can do. So you can only, like, if you jump and then hold, you can slide along a wall, like this one would work. But you can only slide along in one direction for so long. So, and if you get to certain like interruptions or something, then. So now what you want to do at the start is boost and set it to speed, by the way, so that your team can get faster. So try to stay with your team as much as you can and get them faster to the objective than the enemy team. And then once you're there, you're usually basically intended to be the healer, you know. Oh, and here it's nice because you see there's like lots of empty areas. So what you can do is, if you can manage it, get someone in front of a hole and kick them out. Like here it's still, it's not that easy, and with the Roadhog it's not easy anyway. But like you can get people out of the objective for once, which means they don't count for capturing the objective. Or you can, I was a little too short. Gee, she only froze me, she didn't kill me. And that red rock, by the way, it's not worth shooting at. Now it's worth shooting at when she's coming out again. Okay, now you see, like, I got Roadhog pushed back. Okay, and that would have been a perfect spot where McCree was right now. That cowboy guy.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Let's protect everyone with that barrier. So that's my, that green thing around the screen and around some of the people is like my ability. So now if I can get someone in front of the door, maybe I can show it like but there's like gaping abysses outside here. And so if someone actually got in front of one of these here, then I could probably throw them out. Like here it's not that good. Uh-oh. Oh, I just managed to get out. So now this would be a good opportunity, for example, for Lucio's ultimate, if you could, because it would protect your compatriots, the other players. So now if you throw out someone out of this door, you'll see that there's not really that much to see. There's a health pack and that's it. Ah, I can't get in anymore. Damn it. Okay, so let's come on here again.
Tactical visor activated.
Uh-oh, High Noon again. I guess that's the next thing I'll have to show you, which will be interesting because I have to say okay, this I've got you in my sights is also like you hear the phrases, those are all ultimates going on here. Still none of us have captured the objective because they've all come back too fast.
Push off. Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Oh. That's annoying.
Push off.
We need to get rid of this May, I think. Not again. Oh, okay. She's constantly healing herself down, so we're always... Yeah, she's freezing the wall here. So we're never getting this thing empty. I think she's dead now, isn't she? Did we get her?
Experience tranquility.
I didn't look at the outside. Oh, there's a soldier behind me. Let's see if we can push him off. Yeah. See? He fell down. Ashes, ashes, they all fall down. So we really want to get people out of here.
Oh, turn it up.
This will take forever, I think. Okay, I think...
I am on fire.
Again? Aw, damn it. She's always healing herself. This is taking forever. I'm not sure if we can finish this match. I think I'll have to be a little... I almost died here. I might just have to make myself die and come back as some other hero trying to... Okay.
Damn it.
Okay.
Push off.
Ah, but now since we've got it empty once, yeah, okay, we're good now, because now we're only on overtime.
It's high noon.
Okay, we got it. That was a lot of work. Especially given them was, well, it was all easy bots, you know, I could have probably made it easier as a demo. So you see, like, this has 3 capture the objective spots. Yay, my ultimate. Yeah, killed 4. Good work, ultimate. Yeah, that May definitely deserves an upvote. Anyway, so what other players can we do? $11,000. It's Lucio, it's 7,000. Okay, that's a good one. Only works against stupid enemies, I guess. Okay, so let's see. That was Ilios. So let's get another random map. Try some more heroes.
Traveling to Nepal.
Okay, Nepal is actually, since it has a big hole, it's also a good map for Lucio and
Select your hero.
what was the other one? And Junkrat, because they can push people off stuff fairly easily. I'll use Diva now. She's a tank, but she's a more mobile tank than Reinhardt was. So let's start with her, because she has an interesting special ability as well that might help us here.
I play to win.
I should probably just switch my
I'm not
team
one
to
for
stronger
standing
bots to
around.
make these matches a little shorter. Wait, let's do that. Let's cheat.
Hey. It is good to return.
Oh,
But am I still welcome here? Hello.
edit bot. Hard.
Howdy.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Okay. Okay, I think they're all on hard now. Let's restart the match. So that should be going a little better.
Select your hero.
Okay. Now let's pick Diva. Sadly, you can't have all heroes as bots. For some, they just haven't written any bots yet. So we're in attack. If so, this map has. Oh no, this map is like Ilios, so it's 3 attack and defend locations, attack locations. So it's just try to take over those, and that's it. Really, you only have those map types, I think. So Diva is, as you can see, she's not very fast, but it's okay. She has these guns, which are pretty decent. As you see, they have a decent amount of range.
I wonder if my brothers and sisters will be pleased to see me.
And she has a shield on the right mouse button, so that's kind of like Reinhardt's, but it doesn't last as long, as you see.
1.
And the final ability she has is if you hit shift, she has this turbo boost thing with which she can fly for a little bit, but not that far apparently. Should have ran for a few steps. But anyway, so, and everyone behind her can be shielded by that as well, so that's something, again, as a tank you should be aware of. Oh, and now, as you see, like, I took a lot of damage, so
The objective.
I lost my mech, so that big robot, but I can still shoot a little, but I'm also a lot more vulnerable. Now, if I had stayed alive for a while and shot, then my ultimate charge would be... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was kind of clever. Did I switch the wrong bots too hard? Oh, damn it. What's going on? Feels like I switched the wrong team too hard.
Diva re-engaging.
Okay, let's go round back here. Because it seems my entire team was just killed and we're losing this. was interesting. Did they like switch the bots to the wrong?
Defense matrix activated.
Oh, lost my Mac again. What's going on?
다시 한판 해보자고.
Really seems like it edited the wrong team. And when she shoots, by the way, D.Va is really slow, so that's not very useful. But as you see, when you shoot, your ultimate charges a little faster. So if you don't care too much about your kill death rate, Oh, that was a Roadhog ultimate. That's not good to be running into that. Aw. I don't think we're going to make it. I haven't even had an opportunity to demo the ultimate.
First round.
Okay, this is I think something went wrong here.
Score 0-1.
Oh yeah, I ended up on the wrong team. Swap teams.
Now show them. Think you can keep up with me?
Swap teams.
Try not to get yourselves killed out there.
What?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Okay, something is broken here. Okay, yeah, that... Okay, I'll have to fix that first.
The objective is now active.
Okay, let's go out of here and do that again. I wanted to make it shorter and now it made it longer. Okay, no, add AI, hard, team 1, add, and now add AI, easy, team 2, add, alright. Start. Oh, no, I didn't. Well, I guess the map doesn't really matter, I hope. Looks like we're getting Numbani. Okay, that's good. So Numbani again is a take a point, kind of like King's Row, take a point and escort the payload.
Select your hero.
So we already have Zarya as a tank, but we don't have any defense heroes here. So maybe I should edit Zarya here. Lobby and change her to, I don't know, Bastion or Torbjorn. Let's try Torbjorn. Oh, I think it didn't.
Ooh, you hear that?
Show lobby.
Alright.
Restart
Game
match.
face on.
Okay. Now we're cooking, I hope.
Select your hero.
Yeah. So now we have a balanced team composition. So we're defending now. So there are certain heroes that you can only use in defense situations. I should have probably used that, but I'll show you D.Va first because she's a fun one to play. And then we can go with the defense heroes, I guess. Okay, so D.Va is not very fast.
This is my jam.
As you see, Torbjorn is doing the right thing and running ahead.
Alright.
Let's follow him so we can see what he's planning to do. So what Torbjorn can do is set up a turret. Not sure if he will do that, but we shall
Attackers
see.
incoming in
Oh yeah,
30
I think he's
seconds.
planning to put down his turret somewhere. He has it in his hand already. Yeah, okay, so he's putting it down here.
Let's do this.
And now a real player would actually use this hammer, which is like his secondary weapon that he can switch to build up this turret. Somehow this bot is apparently doesn't do that, which is stupid in this situation, because this one does really little damage.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so on this map, the enemies come from here. You shouldn't go that far to the front. Usually, like, you can go until here, but make sure that you can redraw pretty quickly. As you see, they're coming already. Uh-oh. And now I'll use shift, which makes her fly, like in a boosty way.
Double, triple,
So she causes a good bunch of damage.
quintuple kill.
I don't know how that even... Oh, I guess May froze everyone or something. That's how it worked. So if you do use the shift key, you can fly as D.Va. You can use that to, for example, get up here. Well, if you don't overshoot, of course. And you have the shield.
You down.
Let's save May here. Okay, we got him. Oh, we're actually supposed to defend, yeah, I guess. I'll stay out of the objective for now. Anna just put me to sleep, as you saw. But I guess... Oh, I guess this defense will be rather short. Well, since we're doing against easy bots anyway, let's just get this over with then. Usually on this map... Oh, I can actually show you this. I think those guys have that firm in hand. So, once the payload gets taken over, it goes down this road. And so there's a whole lot of spots where you can get ambushed and things, like behind the buses and things like that, through these rooms. And then eventually you get to this checkpoint. And
Defend the point.
once you get here, you know, this is the goal where you want to go. And so if you're defending and they get until here, you probably want someone to switch to Bastion and just set themselves up here and shoot. Or up there or something. Just to cause some damage and stop them from moving forward. Like if you have a D.Va, that's good as well. Okay, and so D.Va's ultimate is ready, so I guess I'll try to get back as fast as I can, because now I can show you that. So D.Va has a shield here, which helps, but doesn't last that long, as I said. Let's go up here.
Objective is under attack. Get on it.
Okay, what I can do now is I can use my ultimate. And that blows up. And then afterwards you can immediately get your mech back. And so, that's the nice thing about that. Once you've triggered your ultimate, you've exploded, self-destructed your mech, which can, like, empty, like, the whole objective. By the way, you can also, like, shoot yourself up in the air and then trigger your ultimate, and then you'll fall down, but your ultimate will explode up here. Oh, by the way, a good measure of time is about 20 seconds is what usually getting to an attack takes. Ooh. Yeah, that was Sombra. She can be invisible.
"60 seconds remaining."
So if they're fast, they can get about 3 attacks in still. Probably less, no, probably 2. Because you have like 40 seconds and then the wait for the respawn, which is I think like 5 or 10.
It's what?
So after I think 2 attacks. Oh, and I think I've just been hacked. So this is if you've been hacked by this lady here, she can hack you. Then if you have any shields or something, they will stop working, like some of your advanced abilities, and of course you won't be able to trigger your ultimate. I'll see if I can keep firing a little bit so I can get my ultimate again.
10 seconds remaining.
Another victory! Just a little longer!
Ah, it didn't last. Okay.
Victory!
But yeah, you can do some
Play
fun
of the game.
ultimates. Some fun things with those ultimate explosions.
No!
Of course, those replays would be much more interested if the game was balanced, but then it would take longer, and I really just want to demo you some of the characters' abilities.
Epic.
So, okay,
Thanks for
you
the
always
love.
get like to play both
Legend.
sides,
That's
so
a star
like
performance.
attack and defend. Oh, I think I should probably switch that Torbjorn out for something else. Let's say
Select your
Soldier
hero.
76. Oh, wait, that's the wrong team. Oh, what? Oh, it switched the entire team over? Okay. But wait, I still have a... recommended... Okay. Wait, another Soldier 76? Okay. No, wait. Don't. Let's see what I did now. Well, I guess I can show them in whatever the map
Select your
is.
hero.
We're attack. Okay, good. I didn't restart it fully. That's good. So now let's do Torbjorn, because he's a good one for this map, and it's a good spot to show how to use him. So when you attack, you wait, because the... Oh no, wait, we're attacking. No, so I reset it, I guess? No. Okay, so in attack it would be stupid to use Torbjorn, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just as a demo, I guess. Or do I have someone else that I can show? Oh, let's show you Sombra for now.
Everything can be hacked. And
Okay, so you see, like, you're so waiting 50 seconds for others to come in. By the way, many rooms, spawn rooms, have like windows like this, so you can a little bit see what's going on out there. Usually you want to do that in the beginning and see if there's any enemies running around. If there are, you know, like, for example, you can see Junkrat placing his trap in front of your door, and then you won't run into it, but rather you can shoot his trap away or something like that. If you see a Mei out there, you can usually rely on her blocking the main door with her wall. Okay, so what does Sombra have in abilities? So she's the newest hero, and for one thing, she has this ability where she can put a teleporter somewhere, and then you teleport over there once you trigger it. It like counts down for about 10 seconds or something. I think it was 10 or 15, something like that. Didn't really pay attention. So what you can do is, like, before you actually go into battle, leave the beacon somewhere, shoot someone, and then when you see... Okay, so I have 10 seconds left. And now I can go back, heal myself, and go back in.
Setting up on the objective.
We've actually already got this objective, so I guess it's okay. Okay, and so now usually the tank would escort the payload. I don't really trust Roadhog to do that. Or, oh well, Lucio does it. Okay, that works as well. Okay, what else can she do? Well, if I hit shift, I'm invisible. So nobody will see me. But if I take damage, then I become visible. Also, what I can do is, you see these mouse buttons on the enemies. So if I use my right mouse button, I can hack someone. For example, if you have a Reinhardt, then his shield won't work anymore, so that's a good way. Oh, and you see this here? This is a health pack that has been hacked. So I can't hack it anymore, but let's see if I can find another one. So I can hack people or health packs, for example here. You see I can hack it. And if I hack it, that means that it will keep healing me, even if I use it again. But it will also no longer work for the enemy.
Let's get you healed up.
Which is kind of useful. Let's see if I can go and hack someone. Oh, you see, she's already hacked a few health packs here. That's good work. Uh-oh. You see, Bastion saw me actually. Okay, I got killed. But anyway, so if I hack someone, they get like this little skull, and some of their powers drop out, and they can't use their ultimates. We've seen this. That's basically what it says. Oh, and I have my ultimate now. My ultimate is essentially a bigger version of hacking, so it just... Oh, and by the way, if I'm invisible, I run faster. Let's see if I can use my ultimate. So now I've pretty much hacked everyone else, and we've won this one. Yay!
Victory! Play of the game.
Stepladder.
Apagando las luces.
At least I got a shot in here.
Epic.
I thought so.
Okay, let's see if we can
Do I
get
win
to
a prize?
defend. So basically, if you want to get started, I recommend pick one of the heroes that interests you the most and try to play that one first. Soldier is a pretty good one if you're more an offensive player. Mercy is pretty good one if you want to play a healer, just because, you know, those are kind of the basic functionality, and you could do some nice stuff there. Then what else do we have? So Soldier, Mercy, as a tank. Well, Reinhardt is, you can deflect damage, but it's hard, or at least I find it hard to do something else, because usually people keep shooting at you, so if your shield goes down, which it will after a while taking damage, and you try to then be offensive, you're usually too far away, because he only has melee things. Well, he has this hammer fire throw, but that's it. Okay, so what else did I want to demo? Few defense heroes. No, I want Bastion or Torbjorn. Okay, so let's go Torbjorn. He's a defense hero. So as Torbjorn, you should not take so long and run. So yeah, and so Torbjorn or Bastion are like the defense hero that I would recommend you should know for defense situations. Junkrat is also a good one for attack situations, but like for situations like this where the enemies will be coming and trying to take over this objective, So what does Torbjorn do? Well, he can put a turret up. So you hit shift, and you can deploy a turret. And now you could use your scroll wheel or the 1 and 2 keys to switch between your 2 weapons. And if you use the hammer, you can hammer on your turret and build it up into a level 2 turret. That's how it looks. And now you see you have an additional health bar for your turret, and it says it's level 2. And so now this turret will just on its own shoot at enemies as they come. You see they come here, it's a Roadhog, and you can still shoot by yourself, even if you get killed. And you see there is a bastion, so that won't last long. So now the problem with the turret is... Oh yeah, so now it's been destroyed, I see that. That's not too good. And the health bar disappeared as well. Okay, and they're already on the objective. You can see that with that little bar and the circle around the A. So let's put up our turret here and hammer it up again.
Come on.
That's, by the way, if they're already on the objective, you want to put it up somewhere here where it has cover, and you can still shoot. You see these little gears that jumped at me? Those are scrap. So now you see on the right I have a scrap meter, so I can put these little armors here, and other players and even me can take that, and you get healed for a little bit. So if you're about to die, you could just throw one in front of you and run over it and heal that way.
I can use this.
And a good idea is to put your... Oh, and by the way, they're shooting now, and you see that, like this little turret symbol that you have, like even from a distance. You see, I still see where my turret is. Whoops. I don't want to die yet.
Push off.
Here I am.
And don't go up front too far. Okay, and now you see it's firing. It has that exclamation mark over it. And if you see that even when you're just respawning and you have your ultimate, you can just trigger it and you get molten core. And that, like you see, like makes it fire faster and with more damage, and that works for you as well, by the way. Yeah, but that's how it goes. So it's powered up for a moment and then it returns to level 2. So that ultimate is essentially taking the turret to level 3.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of my way.
And you see it's easy to get like bigger kill streaks because your turret will take care of a lot of enemies. Uh-oh, I ran into a lot of enemies here. Oh, and by the way, if your turret is taking damage, go back up to it.
Oh, hey!
Oh, I think a few people... Oh no, that's always enemies that are... So you just go back to your turret and hammer on it a little more and its health bar will go back up again. So you can actually build your turret back up again.
Thanks. I can always use more. Armor up.
And so, as you see, like, these little armor bits, they can be a little... they're like additional shields. So they are not health, but they help you when you're taking damage.
Double, triple kill.
Line right up. I can use this.
Oh, Sombra.
Not enough scrap.
Oh, this is
I'm
my
already
jam.
ready for another molten core. Okay. That was a bit of a waste. You see, like, molten core is counting down.
Get your armor.
That's a stupid bastion. He should have just kept firing.
60 seconds remaining.
Those bots are just like so unlike humans that it's always like
Double.
Clean sweep. Armor over here.
Mission initiated.
what happened to Sombra?
Gotcha.
Oh,
30
where is
seconds
she?
remaining.
Hold out a little longer. I'm out of scrap.
That's fine. Oh, high noon. Yeah, high noon is probably something we should demo a little.
10 seconds remaining.
And so if at the last second you still have your ultimate, feel free to, you know, use it. I mean, you know, like if someone comes on, it's immediately ready. Well, at the last second or something, like, depending on how long your ultimate lasts, I mean. It's so embarrassing to have these play of the games because you're the only human in the match. Well, okay, but so this is how it looks from this side, and now we'll try the other side.
Legendary.
What can I say? Best of the best.
So yeah, what else do we want to demo? Let's see what we get to do. I guess usually you don't play Torbjorn or Bastion in attack.
Select your hero.
Oh, I already showed you Torbjorn, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we're attacking, so we should really have a tank. But let's see. So Torbjorn, of course, needs time to build up his turret. When you set it up, he needs to hammer on it for a while, and then it's set up. And if an enemy is nearby, it will start firing already and draw attention to it, you know. And so level 1 turret is pretty much a nuisance, and that's it. So Bastion is better in that regard because, you know, you just hit shift and you're set up as a turret and you can shoot. And you can run away again and go somewhere else. Of course it means that you as a player are stationary as long as this one does its work. So usually you wouldn't play Bastion in attack, I'm saying it again. Like, unless you're really good, but I think against these bots we should be fine. So I'm just gonna do it just to demo you Bastion for a moment. What's good is, if you know you have control right now, and you're respawning anyway, you can switch to Bastion. And, I mean, Bastion is not super fast. I think we have a Lucio, that's why I'm running this quickly right now.
3, 2, 1. Attack.
But, as a Bastion, if you can get on the payload, so on this moving thing... Where is everyone? I'm worried. Okay, so Bastion, first he has just this pretty mean... Oh, this pretty mean firing. Okay, I've been hacked again. You see, like, the sound is a little weird. Okay, you know, like, you just want to go... You know, you can go, like, on the objective. That's even a defense position. I mean, usually you want to be covered a little and want to have that in view. If we had a tank, usually the tank would be here, not Bastion. But, like, having a turret or Bastion on an objective can be rather useful. So where is everybody? Oh, hello, Zarya. Okay. But, like, if you're defending, it's often very useful to quickly pull out a Bastion for the end. By the way, there's a lot of paths, like, through this building here, so if you're spawning from up there and defending, you can cut through this tower to get down to where you're maybe still defending the payload and things like that. Never got that far, so... Okay, and by the way, if you have a little time, you could use the E key, that's that one ability for Bastion to heal himself. And usually 2 Bastions against each other, if both are in turret configuration, it can go either way, so you shouldn't usually risk it. Oh, and that's something that Roadhog can do to you. He can pull you down, and then you're normal again. They had a bug for a while where that wasn't. So, okay, we're through here. Okay. So the other thing, yeah, the other ability that Bastion has is the shift key thing to change his configuration. Oh, Sombra just hacked me. Oh, and now I'm... Ah, interesting. I've never been hacked as Bastion before. So as Bastion you can't go into tank configuration then. Okay. So what I'll do now is show you the ultimate, which is a tank form that is mobile. As you see, it causes a lot more damage. Essentially like one-shot kills. And that's pretty much it for Bastion. By the way, if you see Sombra somewhere cloaking, shoot at her even if she just cloaked, because as long as soon as she takes damage, she becomes visible again. So if you fire like in her general area and you hit her, she becomes visible again, and her whole invisibility timer is used up at once.
Play of the game.
So okay. So you see Bastion is kind of... I mean, these are bots, so it's a lot easier than it would be, but in general, Bastion is, you know, hold and point at the right thing. If you have enemies that go behind you, they can kill you from behind. I mentioned that very, very early in the beginning, but you might not remember it anymore, because I've talked about so much. But apart from that, you know, you don't want to be in front of Bastion. So, since Bastion is operated by a human usually and has to aim, this also works for Torbjorn turrets actually, is that you can get someone, well, with turrets it even works better. So you can get, let me just switch off the ones we've already done, King's Row, Numbani, Eichenwalde, Ilios. Okay. Save. Start. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so turrets, so Bastion is a little harder to get at because usually there's a human operating him. With a Torbjorn turret, you usually can, once one person gets in front of him and gets shot at, you can shoot it from like an angle and destroy it that way and use the other person to direct its attention. So if you have a more tankish, like a Roadhog or someone, that won't work. Okay, which one haven't we played yet? Let's try Genji maybe. I hope the opposing team has a... Has the opposing team got a Bastion? Yes. Okay. Okay, so Genji. He can throw stars, like this is 3 stars at once at the same point, so more damage. If you use the right mouse button, the second trigger, you can get a spread, so that's good for finding Sombra or something. Or just if someone is moving faster than you can aim. But of course doesn't cause as much damage. Also, you can walk up walls a little bit, so for example, I can walk up here. That you do by holding the shift key. And also you can jump. He does like a little loop-to-loop in the air, but you don't see that gratefully. So if I double tap space, you see I jump a lot higher. And that's also useful because you can double jump and then still go forward, and then you're forward in a higher level.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So that's actually a very useful ability. Okay, and there's a Bastion. Let's see if we can get him to shoot at me. So what I just did was I used Deflect, which is Genji's ability. You see? And that's basically the cure-all against Bastion. There's a few other ways to get rid of him, but essentially when Bastion shoots at you and you have your deflect ability, which is on the E key ready, then he will use his sword to deflect whatever fire you take at whatever you aim at. So keep in mind you have to aim at Bastion to actually kill him back.
I am ready.
Oh, and then you have one more thing with shift key. You can kind of jump and do a sword thing. Okay. So that's shift key. Whoosh.
He vuelto.
Push off.
Roadhog keeps fishing away people. Okay, so that's basically Genshi's abilities. Shift key is jump and slash. Every 5 seconds or so. Deflect. Already did it. What a waste of deflect. Okay, now I have an ultimate. So what's the ultimate? Essentially, you move very quickly and still slash. And so you see you can like kill an entire team that way if you're fortunate and they're close enough together.
Come on.
Okay, the others gave it the damage, I guess. Oh, by the way, there's some really neat spots here where,
Tactical visor
for
activated.
example, you can go around here. So if you're an attacker, well, they won't really get through here, so I'm not sure if I should even bother. So if you're an attacker, what you can do as Genji is you can go through here, up here, jump over there, and then go either down there or through here, and you're at the back of the objective. And then you can attack someone from behind if you're quiet enough. Of course, you know, like other players will probably be able to do that. Now I'll change characters the only way I know how to. Whoa! Because nobody is willing to kill me. So who I'm gonna switch to now is Symmetra. Because she's really useful here, especially to do this. So Symmetra has a secondary fire that is this ball that you can charge up. So as long as you hold, it charges up until the wheel is full. And then if you don't release, it will eventually discharge on its own. Otherwise, you can just discharge it early, like get lots of small shots or one bigger one. What else can Symmetra do? Uh-oh.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Well, she can shoot this, so if she's near someone, she can like latch onto them and cause some good damage that way. And finally she has these turrets, like 6 ones, that you can just stick to something. That's with the shift key.
30 seconds remaining.
And those will just shoot at anyone who comes nearby. Usually here, you know, like you protect yourself.
Aligning defense system.
Keep in mind you only have 6. Oh, and you see? So the turrets just
10 seconds.
grouped up and killed everyone who comes in. So that can be really lethal.
Let's get patched up.
Victory.
And usually these, you know, traditionally Symmetra has been a defense character mostly.
Play of the game.
Even though she's support. Oh, one more thing she can do is she has a shield that she can push in front of her. I haven't really figured out how to use that yet because it's like it's a new change that will come up soon, which is why I'm on the test server, because her abilities are slightly different. Like her range on her primary fire has also been extended. So anyway, yeah, so Symmetra, we didn't get to her ultimate yet, which will get interesting once we're...
Select your hero.
Oh, it changed the map, okay. Oh, I forgot. Oh, okay, I didn't set it to a mirror match. Okay, so maybe I should change the settings a little bit. It says map rotation after mirror match. I think something is broken right now in the custom games. Interesting. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just go for Symmetra again and hope that I can show you something.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
Ah, no, Hanamura, right.
can't wait
Somehow
to get
misremembered the
started.
name. So if you play it right now, you'll see little boxes with E's like the healers have in front of your pals if you play Symmetra, and you can give them shields. So just give everyone a shield, and if someone respawns, get them a shield again. That will help them a little. They've changed that a little now. So you wouldn't usually play Symmetra in offense, but it's actually after the recent changes. It's fairly possible to do now.
Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack.
So let's see what we can do today.
Capture objective.
So Symmetra has, with left shift, she sets up turrets. She has the primary fire that works only at certain short ranges, and she has a secondary fire that's slow but works at long range. So now, once you've gotten in there, you can also just like on the fly plant some turrets, you know, and annoy people.
The objective. All is going according to plan. I am at the objective. We must take it quickly.
So that in any case, if anyone is there, okay,
Objective A captured.
we've got the
Commence
objective.
attack on objective B.
Okay, I'll shoot a little bit at the floor just so I can get enough shots together to hopefully get the...
I'm taking the objective.
to get... I'm afraid we're probably gonna
I
waltz
am
through here.
claiming the objective. Support me.
So, Symmetra also... it's going way too fast. Can't even show you.
Victory.
Usually that takes a lot longer. Okay, I guess I'll have to switch the other team to be a little more difficult. At least... maybe a few of the heroes. Okay.
Legendary.
Let's see what map we can do this on. So Symmetra has two abilities. One is a teleporter, which makes it faster for your team if they have to run a lot. So for example, on King's Row, when you respawn, you end up running a lot. Here on Dorado, usually it's when you're defending that you have to run away. So you saw that just now. We had to run all the way forward.
Select your hero.
Yeah, so we're defending here, so that's good. So let's see. I'm actually the hard bots are a little mean because they're like they aim really well and stuff. So you usually don't want to be too I don't know, like I lose against them a lot, I guess.
Turn it up.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
So let's run to where we have here. So here, this map has a lot of like little side alleys and things, and a lot
I'm
of
not all that excited about this arrangement either.
running here, as you can see.
This is my jam.
So shooting before the game has started, of course, doesn't increase your counter, because they know that you're just trying to shorten the time it takes for you to
Attackers
recharge.
incoming in
So what you can do here as Symmetra is, of course, put up a lot of turrets. You can even start at
What you
the
call freedom is an illusion that causes more harm than good.
entrance.
Sentry turret placed.
So the nice thing is you get 6 right from the get-go now. Before you got 3 and had to wait for another 3 to reload.
4, 3,
So now
2, 1.
they'll have a bit pain before they can come out.
Stop the payload.
And they'll take a bit of damage.
My sentry was destroyed.
Double
Perfect alignment.
As you see, they're kind of destroying them.
Double kill.
Yeah, let's move it, people.
Anyone here? I guess we're waiting for them to respawn. Not really fair. Oh, I guess we got a Sombra somewhere.
Turret was destroyed.
Oh.
Gotcha. My full potential is unlocked.
Okay, now I have the choice between putting up a teleporter, which is good for respawn, and putting up shields. So generally it works the same. Oh. It's just you go somewhere where it's not that open. Like, I don't know. Maybe back here, so you can't be seen from the outside. If you hit Q a second time after going to this trigger, you can choose the kind of thing. So this is a shield generator, this is the teleporter. I'll do the teleporter now.
Teleporter online. I have opened.
These eliminations come from my last few turrets. So now I'll try to get myself killed, which I could actually do just by jumping. I guess I'll do that. Whee! So the teleporter will survive even though I have died. And so now when I go back to the spawn point, I will have this entrance for the teleporter, and could go through this, and it has a bunch of, what is it, 5 chargers or something, so you can teleport 5 people. So if someone dies,
Sentry deployed.
I see them.
Turret deployed.
Double kill.
I am on fire.
Move to the beat.
okay, but that's basically what you can do with Symmetra. Maybe I should, while I still have some time, I should change to someone else. Of course now I won't have the teleporter, so I'm not sure if it's enough time. So let's see, what else can I show you. Reaper I've pretty much showed you. Farah I haven't showed you yet, that's a fun one.
I will protect the innocent.
She's offense. So one thing Farah can do is if you, well, first she shoots rockets. They're fairly slow, you can kind of see them going. And she also has a secondary fire, which is on the E key, which boosts stuff away, as you can see. So you can keep people from the objective with that. But the coolest thing she has is she can fly. If you hit left shift, you fly. If you hit space, you can stop her from landing for a while. So she just has a boost. But as you see, like, as fuel goes down, she comes to land again.
Betrayal.
60
Oh, that was
seconds
good.
remaining.
So that's what she can do. She can fly around. If you're a Mercy, you can actually hang onto her. Oh, I didn't show you that, right?
Accelerate.
I guess we don't have enough time.
Oh, let's break it.
I am unstoppable.
Let's try that again. And see if I can do one last push as Mercy. Because I didn't show you
Unstoppable.
Mercy can kind of run after someone. Might have just enough time to get to the objective. Usually 20 seconds is about enough. If there was someone in front of me, it would be useful.
They ain't winning on my watch. Push them back!
Oh, it doesn't work, I guess. Oh, okay, we get overtime, that's good. So, okay, as Mercy, you can see I can jump to someone. And if that someone is flying, I can use the space key to keep myself from landing at that time. And so that means if there's a Pharah, you can kind of fly after her. But keep in mind that you can't do that forever, and this jump only works to my suicide. Great. Oh, that's my turret. Okay, while I was dead. Okay. Yeah, and so Mercy only flies to the spot that the other person is at the moment you hit the shift key.
A performance worthy of repetition.
And so that means if someone flies across an abyss, wait until they're on the other side to hit shift and follow them. Because if you don't do that, then you just fall down and die. Okay, so let's attack Dorado. Let's see, who haven't we done yet? We haven't done Tracer yet. Tracer would probably be fun. Widowmaker, I guess we haven't done a sniper yet. I have to admit, I'm horrible at snipers. But let's try it. So now we're attacking. We have a tank nominally, but we should really be having a tank that can shield the others. But, well, I hope it'll work. Since I switched some of the bots to harder, it will probably be taking a little more time.
One shot. One kill.
So what can Widowmaker do? Well, she has with E, she can like set a trap. Usually it sticks to stuff or something. When someone walks by this, they get gassed a little bit. I also get like this little indicator shows me that it was triggered. So that means if I'm like 10 kilometers away or something, I can see, or if I put this behind me, I can tell, okay, it was triggered. Then she has on the shift key this grappling hook that she can use to go up somewhere. And she has a gun that can do pretty good damage, even on its own. And if you use the right mouse button, you can use a scope, but you see you're very slow. But you can shoot, snipe other people.
Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
And you can, by the way, also use this trap.
This payload's bumping.
Gotcha.
Up the volume.
Oh, I put it on the payload. That's nice. So I'll see if I can get into a more snipery position. For example, here.
This is gonna make you feel better.
Ah, too slow. As you see, I'm not a good sniper, and these hard bots are much better than I am. But the nice thing about Widowmaker is I can survive because she has this rapid-fire machine gun thing. So usually nobody would ever turn their back on a Widowmaker that's just standing there. Unless they're about to die, like from someone behind them.
Later.
Feel the healing beat. Let's
Oops, I always use the wrong button. Oh, but that's a nice position.
get back.
This will only hurt.
Oops, where's the objective? Okay.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Again, there is another checkpoint. You see, this map actually has 2 checkpoints.
Visor activated.
When Roadhog gets you...
Hold on.
Okay, we've got Sombra.
I'm moving the payload.
Bastion probably just got my gas as well. Yeah, so we have 2 checkpoints, you see that, and we just passed one. You only have to be 3 people on this to make it move as fast as possible, so whoever else is there can go and shoot at enemies. That sounds suspicious. Oh yeah, so now what is her ultimate? Well,
No one
it
can
shows you where your enemies are. You see those little red guys down there? That means they're all just respawning now. Which is of course bad, but I can see where they are.
The payload has reached
And
the
can kill them much better that way.
Warm up on the payload. Move it out.
Get your head down.
Now again, these are pretty stupid bots, so they're a lot easier to get. I don't know if they have a health modifier or something. But it's kind of... Oops, I always use the wrong key here.
This is gonna make you feel better.
The spawn point, by the way, where they come out is here.
Yeah, let's
Secure
pick
the
it up.
payload. Let's move it out.
Tactical visor activated.
¿Qué onda?
I don't really do that well.
The payload is
Let's put that
approaching
trap
its
here.
destination.
Yeah, so
Did that sting?
Saria took some damage as well, and we're there. So that's basically what you can do as Widowmaker. You can make... By the way, this ultimate that shows you where other people are, your whole team sees that. So that's a really useful ability to be able to...
Tactical visor activated.
Yeah, because your entire team sees something. So sometimes, you know, like if you're in a team with friends or something, you can spawn and just trigger that while you're running back, and your team will at least have the advantage of seeing where everyone is. Of course, as a sniper, you have an advantage because you can like line the shot up, and as they come around the corner, you immediately shoot them. Which is why people generally hate the snipers. Okay, Lijiang Tower. That's again one with 3 points that you have to take over. So let's see what other characters
Now
we haven't
arriving
done
at
yet.
Lijiang Tower.
So that's like
Select your hero.
one step up from Anna is basically Widowmaker. She's kind of similar in that regard. Just that Widowmaker, of course, can't heal anyone. We've done Mei, we haven't done Hanzo yet, I guess. Oh, I think we should do Winston. For Control Center, I think he might work well. So Winston is nominally a tank, he's a very mobile tank, and he's kind of the guy you want to put on your team if you're really having troubles with a bunch of snipers.
Imagination is the essence of
So what he can do is, with shift,
I
he
can't
jumps.
wait to see you all in action.
So you see, like, he almost, like, went across the whole room. So that's a good amount of distance. Also, what he can do is he can put up a shield.
This will protect us.
around him.
5, 4,
The downside is that his weapon is kind of like undirected. But on the other hand, it can hit several targets at once. So if you have a lot of Symmetra turrets pinned to something, Winston can go there and like pop them all off again. Where are the enemies? Oh, there they are.
double, triple kill.
So you see, like usually with real people that wouldn't be that easy. Usually they would have started shooting me already. So don't think he is that strong, you know. Just the bots are that bad. You know, people would run from me, I would have to run after them and things like that. But of course, if you're in the middle of a group of people, you can cause damage, and a lot of it.
Oh, he hurt.
Double
Also, you can stay inside your barrier and let the lightning strike out. If you want to. So supposedly you can also jump on someone.
Ow! Very
I at least bumped him a little, but as you see I got killed. So supposedly you can sit on someone somehow. I haven't really figured out how to do that yet.
Onward and upward.
I guess it's just if you land on someone. Or right in front of someone, something like that. And you see Winston is not super fast, he's also not super slow. Okay, now we have his ultimate. Essentially he goes all Hulk.
See you later.
And you see you can also like get Sombra visible again because you can just vaguely damage around you and okay.
team kill.
We keep killing this team. It's not really nice. Oh,
First
they've
round,
lost.
1.
Okay, but that's the first round. So I guess I'll have to show you Winston's ultimate on the next one. I hope it carries over. I don't remember
1.
if ultimates
0.
carry over between rounds.
Move to the beat.
No, they don't. Okay.
It's good to be back home.
You see, like, if you shoot at one thing in the middle, it will get the others as well.
I'm not one for standing
Pretty
around.
good ability.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
So again, keep in mind,
Round
I'm
2.
playing against fairly
Capture
stupid
the
bots here.
objective.
If you play against people, usually they will glom onto you much more and kill you if you're causing damage, so don't think it'll be that easy, but it's a good way to practice, I guess. So I guess oh, there's a bastion. Okay.
The objective is now active.
Heading up on the objective.
You know, usually a bastion wouldn't run, he would just keep shooting at me. We already have the objective again. So let's see if I can get to an ultimate.
Feeling good?
I guess in this game I should have probably sped up getting ultimates or something. Then you'd also be on the receiving end in this stream a little more, because basically they're not happening.
Yeah, let's
There was a few... Oh, I haven't done McCree yet, so yeah. Here, he's not even shooting back. Like usually when you run after a Roadhog, he wouldn't come back. Also, we wouldn't waste our ultimates. Oh, by the way, be careful here. You can fall down pretty easily. And you're dead. Just because you land in the pool. Getting killed kind of also can kind of like give you a little bit more ultimate. I don't know if environmental kills count, but I thought I'd try it.
Tactical visor activated.
¿Me extrañaste?
Oh, and by the way, this bridge is dangerous because if you have, for example, a Farah with her concussion grenade thing. Okay, and now I have an ultimate, and now you see, like, I don't have my gun anymore, but I can, like, hit people more, and I can... Oh, okay, now I can jump, like, I can repeatedly jump, and, but it's okay. Anyway, so yeah, you kind of Hulk out and jump, and can, like, repeatedly jump. The cooldown isn't as long. And you only have the melee hands to kill someone. But it's gonna be useful power as well, of course. Okay, and now let's switch to someone else. I guess we haven't done McCree yet, so let's see if we can do that one.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
So what does McCree do? Well, he has 6-shooter. You know that has to be reloaded. It's fairly fast, but of course, like many of these weapons, it has to reload. I think he requires a good bunch of aim, so I'll probably be horrible. And if you right click, you see like he fires like his entire round, which is pretty nice as far as damage goes. On E he has a stun grenade. I'll see if I can find an enemy and if I can use the grenade on that. Hearing someone. Oh, they're all already in there? Oh, here you are. Okay, so that was like the stun grenade, but...
Taking the point. Who's with me?
Okay, and one more ability he has is if you hit shift, he does like a little combat roll forward. Of course they don't do that in the thing, but for that short duration you're essentially invulnerable. Whoops. You can tell I don't play McCree that much. But I got him oh, he got me stunned, okay.
It ain't my time.
By the way, Genji can deflect McCree's stun grenade. So that can be really fun. If you manage to do the whole Genji thing.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
Oh, by the way, it's kind of mean to go to their spawn point and
Been here
yeah, I got Bastion stunned for a moment. Of course, I'm not very robust, as you can see. But I caused a good bunch of damage. Okay, who else can we play? Haven't done Reap Farah. Tracer we haven't done yet. Okay, let's do Tracer. Tracer's a fun one. She's the one from the intro, so you already know her. She has 2 guns, which like reload, but she does a good bunch of damage. Then the secondary trigger is actually her speeding forward, so you can see you run like good distance. And the nice thing about this is that you're basically you can really zip around here around people, you know, if you do that right. And the thing is, if you get the coordination, you can actually slip sideways. So this is a custom skin from the summer games. Or some people like to call them the Olympics with the serial numbers filed off. So you have to be careful with Tracer. You see the yellow pluses, so I was just being healed. Because if that hadn't happened, I would have been dead in a second. Tracer is not very robust. She can deal out damage, she can't take much. But since usually, you zip in, kill someone, zip out or something like that, it usually works fairly well. But Tracer, for me, I don't usually play her very well, but there's moments where, after I've played her for a little while, I suddenly get into the groove, I guess. And then it gets... Oh, they're all back on easy.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Okay.
Select your hero.
Okay, let's go Tracer again, although that's probably not the right one for this map. Let's see, who haven't we done? Have we done anyone? Have we missed anyone? Well, we haven't done Roadhog yet. Okay, so Roadhog we'll have to do. Zarya we have to do. Lucio we did. Symmetra we did. Zenyatta I think we haven't done yet. Okay. And then we've done all the heroes.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
Hey!
Keep calm and Tracer on! Oi! This is no time for standing around! Wicked!
So one cool thing with Tracer is, this is actually probably not the right map to show that, but she can kind of, when she zips forward, it's almost like flying.
Attack commences.
So you can get on the high spots with that if you do it right. But it's kind of difficult, so I wouldn't do it under fire unless I'm dying anyway.
I am ready to roll.
But we'll see. Oh, by the way, if you hit the tab key, you can see your team composition, and you can see the opposite team's composition. Of course, not until you've actually confronted them, so you won't know who you'll be facing off against. So, you can, for example, Tracer through here. And you can, if you're really good, you can, maybe I can try that later. Let's see if I can do that. No, I couldn't. But you can jump across some gaps and things like that with Tracer.
The objective is mine!
Objective A
So let's go around here and
Commence
see.
attack on objective B.
See, for example, I jumped over here, over this gap. So, Tracer kind of goes straight or even a little down.
Have taken the objective!
So usually Tracer can take a Bastion, but since Bastion was shooting at someone else,
Heading up on the objective!
we're good.
Gotcha.
And I think we've already won that game pretty much.
I'm on the objective!
Yep.
Victory!
I would like to show you Tracer's ultimate though, but basically Tracer's ultimate is kind of like Junkrat's bomb in a bigger version. So it's a bomb that you throw forward that sticks to the floor or to other enemies. So you can actually that's something special. You can stick it to Diva, and then when she runs away from your bomb, she'll actually carry it to her friends. But you have to aim well for that.
Sensational!
So anyway, and that's and it's a pretty good bomb that Tracer has. You have to be a little careful. If you're too close to your bomb as Tracer, you'll blow yourself up as well. They've changed it. Before it was you could kill yourself immediately, but now it's changed a little bit. And they've made it, I think, as long as you don't run over it, but rather drop it and run away, it's okay. Before you had to actually zip away. Oh, I forgot to show you one ability that Tracer had. Okay, so let's go. Like Tracer is a hero that, you know, like you zip around, you dive in, attack someone, and get away again as fast as you can before you take damage. It's kind of like Sombra in that way, just that you don't have a recall station, but she actually has an ability to recall herself to a previous location. She doesn't have the beacon that Sombra has.
Don't forget to stretch.
And you see, like, you have only 3 times this zip, and then that's why the triangles go white in the middle. And then you can go there.
Whoa!
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah!
So you see, you can also zip backwards.
Wicked!
Five, four, three.
So, Tracer can kind of like go back in time. So the spot that you were at
Defend objective A.
a moment ago, you go back to, like this. And the nice thing about it is that your health is back to where it was at that point as well. Oh, and that's a Sombra translocator. So if you see that, like as the tank protecting an area, like and it's at your feet or something, don't step so it's behind you or something, because Sombra might pop up there. But you can't shoot it away. Like Junkrat's trap, you can actually shoot. But with Sombra's translocator beacon, that doesn't work.
Just in time.
Translocating.
Let's see if we can get Bastion. Yay!
Team kill.
Let's up
So
the
that's how
tempo.
you get a Bastion. Get behind him somehow. And that Sombra or Tracer can do that pretty well. As long as they don't run into any doors or something.
Hold up
Full
now.
stop.
So that was a nice maneuver because yeah, you see, she ended up behind me because I ran past her beacon. So that's something you really want to avoid doing. I hope we'll last long enough for me to get my ultimate, I guess. I love how these guns, like the whole turning thing they do. Okay, now I have my bomb. So what you do is you get close to them and
Now,
go away.
where were we? Be right back.
Here I am.
But I guess I didn't get them really.
Double kill.
Don't move.
Oh, Sombra just tried to hack me. Okay,
Team kill.
Whoa!
seem to be killing a lot of teams right now.
Initiating.
Yeah, and you see now I was hacked, so I couldn't. Like before, she only tried it, but now she managed it. And then I couldn't rewind time,
I'm back.
so now I have to respawn from way back here. So this is one of the spots where, I mean, here I think we rarely do it, but you could have a Symmetra with a teleporter here. then you'd have to hide it. Like often I see them put like the teleporter in here somewhere, like behind this wall, so you can't see it from the outside, and then you're immediately back at the front. Oh, and now you see I've been hacked again, and so I can't use my ultimate. Oh, too bad. Sombra was already dead by the time I used my ultimate. 50 seconds. They can get in 2 attacks if they're fast.
Hiya.
Ah, she got me hacked again.
Got you to fight like that.
That's the thing, when you're relying on being able to recall in this situation, and
Well, that just happened.
they get you. And Sombra gets you, so that's... some of these abilities are really interesting. But I mean, usually you wouldn't go into a group of people like that unless you had your
10
ultimate.
seconds
As Tracer, I
remaining.
mean. Or even generally, you know, like you don't get into a whole bunch of...
Victory. Play of the game.
Okay, so who else do we want to do? We wanted to do Zenyatta.
Epic.
Ah, thanks, loves.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a few heroes to go and then we've played them all. Have we done Nepal yet? No, we haven't. Good. Just keeps going through, I guess. Good. Wasn't sure anymore how, what I had let it set
Traveling
to.
to Nepal.
So we have
Select your
Zenyatta, and who else haven't we done yet? Saria, I guess. Yeah. Oh, Roadhog we haven't done yet. That was one that was missing as well. Okay, so let's see. So Nepal is one of those where, again, 3 different locations, 1 object in the middle, both sides attack it. So what some people do here is they manage to pull off... Oh, we have 2 Roadhogs now.
One-man apocalypse.
Usually that can't happen to you in a regular game these days anymore, but if you have a custom game or something, you can still pick like any hero that you want. So what does Roadhog have? Well, for one, he has this huge gun. I mean, you saw it, like how he attacked us. Then he has this chain that he can grab someone with. And he has a healing thing that can heal him back up.
You feel that?
He's not very fast, as you see. Oh, now of course I'm faster because Lucio is speeding me up. So let's get on the point.
Looking for me?
And so this is, of course, since yeah, I shouldn't have run into the middle of that group. Not alone as well. So you also learn things from me about how not to play here, what tactics to avoid. So we would have, you know, we would have been outnumbered because I didn't even manage to kill anyone, I think, before I got killed. I just wanted to get one of them before one of my compatriots of the hard bots here Oh, oh, oh. There they are. So, with that hook, I can grab someone, if I manage to. They would never have let me... Well, if I can manage... I could grab someone, and then pull them to me, and then immediately shoot them. Let's see if I can maybe surprise someone. Oh.
Hey there. I need this later. See you later.
Of course I managed to hit Roadhog. Yeah, so he's doing it right. They're all dead already. My bots are too strong. What are you doing? I want to demo this ability. But I think the other Roadhog bot. Yeah, Saria, I pulled her here. I didn't get her, but okay. And now let's use my ultimate, which is basically use the meat grinder on and shoot at them. But I was knocked out. Here, that's also something. Usually, nobody would just walk past me. Oh. You see, I'm dying against easy bots. That should tell you something how bad I am at this.
Score.
But anyway, I guess you get the general idea how to use this character. You can just pull someone close to you and he causes a good bunch of damage. Like usually it's like grab, buff, and they're dead.
I love it here in the mountains.
I think the hook causes damage as well. Okay, so let's go to Zarya, which we saw as well. So Zarya is kind of... So what Zarya does, she has this shield that she can put around someone, and the more damage that person takes on that shield, the more she gets powered up. And usually her weapon, you see, it's like ridiculously short distance. But, but it gets a little more long distance. And she can also put a barrier on herself, of course. But you see, it's not really... But she doesn't really have much range, so that's very difficult. Oh, on this weapon, on the primary fire. The secondary fire is a little more interesting. It's kind of more a grenade.
Get in there. That's more
See,
like
it's like a... Uh-oh. Not a good idea if Sombra is close nearby.
barriers on you. Go.
So the nice thing about Sombra is that about Zarya is that she can protect someone and cause damage short distance and long distance.
Now hold on.
¿Qué onda?
Behind you.
Pardon me.
Tactical visor activated.
All in phase.
And she has her shield like a good tank should. And so if you shield yourself and take some damage, or you can shield your healer, for instance, that's a pretty good thing to do. I'm not sure if we'll be able to have the ultimate on this objective the way it's going right now. try not to hit anyone, or I guess I'll have to.
Double, triple kill.
I'm at the top of my game.
I think we just team killed, yeah. We're at 99, so we've won that objective. I still haven't shown you the ultimate. Well, basically it's like you throw that grenade, you can throw like a black hole at some point in front of you, and then it will suck everyone close to it. And yeah, that's basically what it does.
Quit screwing around and get ready to move.
I wonder if something happens if I change the ultimates modifier now. It's down there somewhere.
5, 4,
Ultimate charge rate, 200% save.
Round 3. Capture the objective.
Let's see if that works. This is by the way also a nice map for Lucio. And of course, you know, you can throw someone down there, and you can glide up these walls a little bit, things like that.
Healing boost.
Oh, they have a Sombra who hacked something.
Barrier activated. Vertical.
Kill. Double, triple kill.
I am on fire.
Quadruple
I will lead
kill.
us to victory.
As you can tell, these are not all the people I kill necessarily.
This is gonna make you feel better. Speed boost.
Okay, at least we have enough time right now, I think.
Ready for battle.
Oh. I didn't expect that to work.
Barrier activated.
Oh, I got killed, but it should be enough that I get the ultimate on respawn, I hope, shortly after, so I can demo it to you. Because here it works really well. Yeah, now I have it. Okay. Uh-oh, I might not be fast enough to actually get there. 99, 100. Oh. Okay, now I threw it out. You see this black hole here on the left? That is it, and it can suck people towards it. So, for example, if you put it in above a huge, you know, like here on the left, where there's steep drop, then you can actually, you know, like everyone will then fall down as soon as your ultimate stops, unless they can fly. And they won't have a choice, you know, they just get pulled
Hard
to it.
work is its own reward.
So Zarya's power is useful in some cases. I have to say I'm not quite comfortable playing her yet. I haven't really figured out how that works.
Traveling to Route 66.
So Route 66 is like payload just from the start to the beginning.
Select your hero.
No point to take over. Okay, so we've done Zarya, we've done Roadhog. So all that's left is Zenyatta. He's a healer basically, but not like the strongest of the healers. So essentially he can like heal a single person a bit by throwing a healing orb at them, and but he can do some decent damage as well.
Is without force.
So you see like these capsules that I get along my teammates.
Consider only victory.
So I can throw here
Make
at soldier
defeat
with the shift
impossibility
key,
in your
which is
mind.
what it says under that capsule shift.
Oh, this is my jam.
Can I give him? And then if he's damaged, that will heal him back up over a little bit of time. I can do something similar to enemies. And like I have two orbs. I have the Discord orb, which is with E, which is the one I do to enemies, and I have the one with Shift, which I do to teammates. And then I can, like, the primary fire throws these throwing stars, and then I have a fire where I can, like, these balls, and I can, like, throw 5 balls at someone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And when I die,
Incoming.
or when someone dies, I get the orbs back, but I can reassign them if I want to.
There is chaos within
you. See, I'm not sure we will even have much success here. Oh, one problem with him is he's fairly slow. So here, this is the Discord orb, is the red yin-yang symbol here.
Tactical visor activated.
Your setback is only
So really, that would not work with, like, these are way too passive. Okay, and he has taken damage, so I can heal him back up again. That's basically all you can do, but I can now choose someone else. Okay. So now what is my ability to my ultimate? Well, it's this transcendence, which essentially makes everyone around me, I think heals everyone around me and makes me invulnerable. So I can't like attack anyone right now. Oh, and now that was Sombra's ultimate. That interrupts other ultimates. Of course, we have a whole bunch of healers, or well, we have Lucio and me.
Enemy contact.
Of course, I didn't quite pay attention here. Oh, there's a Sombra, Zenyatta, Zarya ultimate, I meant. Was that? So I guess. Is there anyone else I want to?
Tactical visor activated.
your own worst enemy.
Clean sweep.
Oh, is there anything interesting that we can do here? Well, we can have a look at the track, I guess. Oh, soldier followed me, thinking that maybe there's something interesting. Well, I guess they have a Bastion ultimate.
Easy.
Open your mind.
Team kill.
Yeah, so I could
Heal up.
use my ultimate again. If anyone ever took damage or
It's
something.
hand.
Step right
Experience tranquility.
Team kill. 60 seconds remaining.
Gaze into the iris.
Tactical visor activated. I love the smell of pulse munitions in the morning.
So, and I'm healing up. You see, he's kind of like, it's healing
30
slowly,
seconds
but it's
remaining.
working.
Keep 'em
So
locked down and
that's
we
the thing you
win.
have to think about when you pick Zenyatta as the only healer on a team, is that he's not super fast. Oh, and by the way, there is a sheer drop-off here. So it's very popular for Reinhardt players to try to kill someone here and throw them and themselves down here.
Victory.
So just don't do that. And I guess that concludes our little
Play of the
tour of Overwatch Zeroes. I didn't really have a good opportunity to show some of the abilities of some of the characters. But I think, you know, like on Zenyatta I was mainly using his primary fire, I wasn't even using the secondary.
Epic.
Wonderful.
But yeah, so
Legendary.
Your recognition honors me.
I don't know. So if you're curious about this game, I think it's fun. I especially like how it's not the dreary and bloody game like Counter-Strike or something. I like the mechanics of Counter-Strike, but I just didn't want to watch like people die in horrific ways and things like that. And here they've kind of toned it down, and it's essentially more like a game of tag.
Select your hero.
So that was kind of fun. Oh, now we're supposed to attack. Should I do one last attack? Let's do Reinhardt here and see if we can push someone off or push ourselves off. Whatever. And then we can call it a day, I guess. Because we want to get through. Okay, so Reinhardt, classic tank with a shield.
We shall prove ourselves in glorious combat.
Didn't really go bing, did it? Anyone need some change?
Hello.
Hey,
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Yeah, so that might be something you may want to memorize at least, you know, like, I mean, acknowledge something or... oh, one thing that you want to do before you trigger your ultimate, maybe, is make your other players aware. I mean, for some players like Reinhardt, it's not really that useful, but for example, D.Va's exploding mech or something like that can be really useful in some situations.
Double, quadruple kill.
All the way. Locating.
So yeah, you want to hit the key that says your ultimate is ready, so that the other players know. And that's especially if you're trying to take over an objective, because then they know, okay, they should all be near you so that when you trigger your objective and kill all the enemies, they can take it over.
Speed boost.
I don't play by the rules anymore.
Bad guys, heads up.
Oh, did we do the McCree ultimate? No, I don't think so, right? Okay, so let's do suicide and do McCree.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Okay, so Reinhardt can do... Woo! We already did the Reinhardt ultimate. Okay, so let's do the McCree ultimate again.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Yeah, so you see, like, we moved forward, it got past the checkpoint.
F it up.
Don't move.
Oh, there's a Rodog behind us.
That's how the West was won.
That's how the West was won. Oh,
Just
oh, I got Bastion. With McCree, it's also kind of important to aim, I guess, which is why I'm doing so badly at him. Yeah, and here it's a nice position where sometimes people just attack you from behind.
Tactical visor activated.
Where are you? Oh, I think the spawn point can be somewhere
The
up there.
payload has reached the checkpoint.
Let's go in here.
Hold up. Oh, excuse me.
Oh yeah, so he's doing his ultimate.
Let's get patched up.
He already had his ultimate because he'd been playing a little longer.
The pain. Here I
Hold up now.
Yay, I stunned her. I finally stunned someone, so you get to see that as well. I'm kind of scared that I won't get to do my ultimate. Okay, now. So let's see, where are the enemies? Come on.
Speed boost.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Ah, no. Oh. Okay, I guess you didn't see that well.
Secure the payload.
It's kind of hard to do the controls thing there. It's kind of you hold to choose the people that you have in sight, and then you trigger it. I think you hold and release, or maybe it's just you click. No, I think you hold, and then when you release, whoever, like everyone you could shoot at that moment, and you get to shoot several people at once as McCree. Okay. I think that was good. I hope you enjoyed this a little bit, and I'm calling it a night now. And that's how this game plays. Oh, I forgot to show you Symmetra's shield, actually. So wait, let's see, which map haven't we seen yet? Let's see, Volskaya we haven't done yet, definitely. So let's try that one because it has a few nice. There's a bunch more maps, but I wanted to show you some spots for Symmetra.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
Or Diva, depending. Okay, defend,
Select
then
your
it's
hero.
Symmetra for now. So yeah, Volskaya has a few nice, like many maps have nice spots like that.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
So one thing that Symmetra can do is she has this
If everyone
shield
performs their function,
that she can
victory is
push
assured.
forward, and it flies like that.
Raising the volume.
So you can, you know, like shoot and protect yourself. She also has the turrets, of course. We've seen those. So like, I don't
Aligning
know.
defense system.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Look at this.
Them in a few
We're gonna
spots.
do great.
It's always a good idea, by the way, to put some near the health packs. I mean, if you have a Sombra,
From
then
light into being.
she can hack them, but if that doesn't work, then it helps to put one, because, you know, usually one
Sentry
turret
deployed.
usually doesn't get someone. Oh, and
5, 4, 3,
usually, you know, like one turret doesn't kill
Attackers
someone, and they could
incoming.
usually shoot it, but
defend objective A.
when you're lucky... Oh, by the way, here's the spawn point, and some characters can fly over here. So, what I like to do is put something back
Fences
here
in
in
place.
case someone comes by. I don't think the bots will do that, but at least they're eliminating my turrets. Oh,
See you later.
they're already there.
From light
By the way,
into
if
being.
you're in a situation like this, you can always just put some on the floor and annoy people horribly that way.
Let's move it, people.
Aligning defense system. My turret was destroyed.
Your visor activated.
Double kill.
Environment.
And by the way, Symmetra's, these balls that she shoots are kind of like, almost like
My
explosions.
sentry was destroyed.
Behind you.
Oh, there's a Bastion. Bastion's a lot more of a pushover against the bots. He kind of always gets up and gets shot. Oh, and I have an ultimate, so now let's do the other ultimate.
This is gonna make you feel
Visor
better.
activated.
Okay, so do twice.
Shield
This
generator
is a
online.
shield generator. Now everyone has shields who is nearby. And this goes through walls, by the way, so... Here, you shouldn't have stood up. You should just kept shooting me and I'd be dead. So that's the shield generator.
Enemy
That will
contact.
protect us. Oh, someone just went in there.
This is the order of things.
It's hand. Tactical visor activated.
Hold on.
So again, you know, usually if he had High Noon, he would try to shoot me at the least, because I'm threatening him right away. So this one just starting his ultimate and then going in there where nobody is a totally stupid move that only a bot would do. Or someone who accidentally like hit that key. You know, she would have shot me by now. I wouldn't have gotten that close.
My defenses are weak.
Freeze! Don't move!
Now I can't make any new turrets
Double time.
because I was
Turret deployed.
hacked. So that's a really annoying ability. Oh, by the way, putting turrets on the floor is okay if you're in a hurry, but you know, it's always better to put
From
them
light into being.
somewhere where they're not shot as easily, because here people will just shoot them.
Tactical visor activated.
all along.
Now, hold up.
60 seconds remaining.
Step right.
Bedtime.
Double, triple kill.
My turret was destroyed.
But usually, of course, you would go back to the front and put some more turrets somewhere in one of
Turrets
those
deployed.
annoying spots. Be a little careful where you put those, and of course, who else is there while you do it. Because, you know, if you put it in the wrong spot, you can see it from here.
Perfection.
She wouldn't have run usually like a real...
My sentry was destroyed.
Enemy contact.
Double kill. 10 seconds remaining.
Stop them. You're in my house.
How did they get there?
Overtime.
Okay.
Victory.
Okay, I guess that will finally
Play of the
be a
game.
good spot at which we can finish. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again someday. Bye bye.